That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Here's Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Here's Giannis, and the shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Round the pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here is Trent outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Trent, the majority of his shots are going to come from distance.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Kuzma finds Lillard. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Celtics trail by 3. White looking around. And he banks him. The layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Giannis. He had 27 points last game, and it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo.
A moment now to see the stats for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really... Oh, man.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Here's the three. No good that time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Here's Giannis. That's short off the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots,
Look at that.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
It's stolen. Lillard with it. He's picked up by White. Antetokounmpo, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
Can they get it? And Damian Lillard with the jam.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
Boston leading by 9. Pass to Porzingis. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
There's the lob to Portis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's the right play call, as Portis is a big target on the oop.
Boston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Tatum on the wing. And the rejection by Giannis. And the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Davison. Pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 16 points for Jason Tatum.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Porter. And it's blocked. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And now we've got some time. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slant cam. Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Connaughton against Tatum. Here goes Tatum. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Back to Giannis. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Craig's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Poked away. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Porter. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Connaughton against Gray. Right side Green. Back to Porter. Tries a 3. The rebound by Queta. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Zinkas, he's checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Torrey Craig. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Pat Connaughton. Trent's checked in for Green. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. They need this. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you can make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Rebounded by the Celtics, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And the basket by Lillard.
Simply one of the best guards of this generation. Lillard lighting it up here.
Celtics leading by 14. Tatum passes to Horford, and that's going to be a travel. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during this young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Tatum passes to Hauser. There's the three. No good on the shot. Bucks trail by 14. To the wing right side. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Trent's got 5 now.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. Tatum from 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, it's impossible to stop Giannis on the drive. You combine the length, the quickness, the strength. He really is insane.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Count that one.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Bucks trail by 13. Lillard outside. Trent right side. Kuzma passes to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Here's Lillard, and there's the drive. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. No good with the triple. Kuzma outside. From deep Antetokounmpo. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Celtics, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
We continue to see growth in Tatum's game. He's dedicated to continual improvement. because of how hard he grinds. He's able to put together games like this one.
A great player still with a lot of upside. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And it's Lillard missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown drives in, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver, because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Boston leading by 14. And White kicks to Tatum. No good from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now off the inbound, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. First team
Here's Lillard. 18 points for him. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
White, and White slams it in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering, but there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Kuzma passes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. And the rejection by Giannis. Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he gets the bucket. Brown's got 13.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer, and that one good.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
And here's Tatum for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuzma finds Lillard. Over Porzingis. And it's Lillard missing. Celtics leading by 19 points. Oh, Tatum in position. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tatum. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Out to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's White missing. Bucks trail by 21. Lillard scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Lopez. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
Bit of a challenge to slow Lopez down there, especially at his size. Even with good defense, maybe his frame just too much.
From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
You see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Lopez, a screen on Tatum. And the dunk by Lopez.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Kuzma finds Lillard. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Seconds left. The shot comes out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 19. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time, and extra pass. Extra pass. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, and there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it was designed, and just look for good shots each possession.
And And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Horford. He's out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Tatum in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Connaughton finds Portis. Now Porter. Back to Green. Over in the corner. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
So it's the Celtics now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The deep 3 from Tatum. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now, so it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 17. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
When Dame's on the move, you know something good's going to happen.
Boston shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Lillard way outside. And it's off from three-point range. Boston leading by 15. The 3 from Tatum connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 44.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
White, good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Lillard from outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half. White the pass to Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The 3. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now 24 points for Giannis.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Nifty move. Lopez with the steal. It's stolen by White. Over in the corner, Brown. Trains the three-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Brown.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and it's Horford in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Porter, drives to the hoop, and it's blocked. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at One highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Green finds Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. A three-pointer is right on target.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Tatum against Green. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's Porter with the three. Porter can't get that one to fall. Celtics leading by 21. Over to the wing. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Portis for three. The rebound by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got 48.
And how about the determination on Tatum's face on that one there? The D had no chance. This kid is just too polished when he gets it down low.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Pritchard. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And it's Lillard missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Tatum drives in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Hauser. It's good from long range.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Misses the three.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. You know, keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.